Welcome to LIS 754, Systems Analysis and Design. Today's topic is project management, focusing on tools for creating a project plan. In this session, we are going to review the assignment, look at the deliverables, and talk about project management tools. Your upcoming assignment is to develop a project plan for your systems project. This may seem daunting, but I think that if we start with the deliverables for the class, which you can find on Canvas, you can have a really good start. I would like you to add more details, the tasks to accomplish each of these deliverables, and then some of the specific deliverables relevant to your particular project. Some of you are going to be making a website, and so creating the content. Some of you will be developing systems, thinking about the components of those systems that need to be developed. Ask your team 2 questions to help them help you. I would like this to be a more active discussion than we had in the previous assignment. I would like more people to contribute. I would like you to be able to do it in enough time that you would be able to incorporate the feedback from the team into your plan. Then I'd like you to turn your plan in on the assignment page. If you are using Microsoft Project or Open Project, I would like you to save your plan as a PDF file to make it easier for me to access and grade. If you are using Excel, you can just upload the Excel file, or you could make it a PDF, whichever you choose. The starting point for this project plan are the deliverables for the class. And that includes the project proposal, which you have already completed, a project plan, which you are working on, the process model, a data design, specifications, and security requirements. Start here and branch out. Let's talk a little bit about the tools that we can use to create a project plan. One is Excel. It's a ubiquitous tool. It's on everyone's desktop. It's really a relatively simple tool to use. It's very good for task management. It's easy to create a list of tasks, to set some fields, to do the data entry. It's easier to use for simple projects. It's really straightforward. Very simple to enter and update the data. The biggest problem, however, with using Excel is that it's not easy to show hierarchy and dependencies. We can do a little bit with it using some of the editing features, but it's pretty much a linear list of tasks. It can be a little misleading because it's hard to tell what those dependencies are, and you don't really get pretty reports. You just get the straight spreadsheet. And there's other table-like, spreadsheet-like tools that you can use. Wikitable or Google Docs are equivalent to Excel. And we can see what an Excel task list looks like in this sample that I have here. The columns are the different fields. So we have a task name, estimated effort, start date, projected end date, resources, and status. And then every row is a task. So task 1 is estimated to take 15 days of effort. We would start it on the 18th of March and go through the 5th of April. A person with the initials of JWD would be the person who would work on this task. And then I really love having a status where I can keep notes and check progress on things. You can see that we are able to get a little bit of hierarchy in here. So task 3 has 3 subtasks. I just use the indentation function for this, and it works okay. I can't really show dependencies. I just know that this task is made up of these 3 subtasks. It's possible to create a Gantt-like chart using Excel This is pretty straightforward as well. These four columns are carried over from the previous spreadsheet, and I put a column for every time period. In this case, it's weeks. It could easily be months if that's the scale of your particular project. I used weeks for this since I was thinking of the unit of measure of effort as days. So because this is a 15-day effort, it will take 3 weeks. That's really a minimum. It probably should be 4 weeks of lapse time for 15 effort days. But be that as it may, I selected in this row, I selected these 3 columns, and I used the fill button here. I didn't use yellow, I used gray, but I just filled it with the little pouring paint can. And that's how I made this. I was able to show some semblance of a milestone, like we can see in other software packages, by using a black bar to say subtask 3 really incorporates these 3 rows. And again, I filled these in. It could be possible to use color or some other kind of a standard practice to denote dependencies. This just looks like it's stacked tasks. Microsoft Project is a very well-known project management software tool. It is very good for complex projects. It does a wonderful job of showing dependencies with tasks and resources. It makes really beautiful Gantt charts and PERT charts and the different kinds of visualizations of project management. However, it is very complex. It is difficult to use. It is time-consuming. It has idiosyncratic issues that cause lots of problems when trying to insert new tasks between other tasks that have dependencies. So one edit can mess up all the dependencies in our project. And this is what it looks like. And so in some ways, the data entry is relatively easy. It's easy to make these tasks. These are called milestones when you have subtasks under a high-level task. So in this case, there's a human subject's approval, and we can see the elapsed time of this entire task. All of these little arrows indicate dependencies, and dependencies are created by selecting the two tasks and clicking on this link right here, and this will create the dependency link. Another good project management tool is something called Open Project. It's an open source software project. I have the link here, but I also have the link on the Canvas page for the project management week. And so you can click on this and download it. It's a very quick download and install. It's really easy. It's easy to learn. It runs on Macs and PCs. I have it installed on my Mac, and I like it very much. It has many of the same features as Microsoft Project, but it is much, much simpler to use. And this is a sample of the Open Project. So you can see it has more of that look of Microsoft Project. It makes a very nice flowchart. It uses the same type of icons for creating the links between things and creating the dependencies. It has less sophisticated resource management, but for our purposes, it doesn't much matter. If you would like to use the Microsoft Project or play with it, at least try it, many of the computers at Dominican have it. Many of the PCs have it. It does not work on Macs. It's PC only. I know that all of the computers in the classroom in Crown in Crown 330 have Microsoft Project installed, and I am pretty sure that it is in most of the computers in Lewis, in the basement of Lewis 001. So just to reiterate, we are creating a project management plan for your system project. You're going to start with the deliverables for the class, add the tasks, add additional tasks for the deliverables that are specific to your project. You're going to share your project plan with the team. We're going to ask questions for discussion, and we're going to discuss this online. No, I think this would really be a great way to get some online discussion happening. And then you're going to turn your plan in to me. Okay,